and now he's playing Gnar into Sion. So definitely a bit of a different feel up in the top lane.
Yeah, I think as Rascal, if you'd really want to do so, you can go for a build that kind of prioritizes shredding through tanks. I know people aren't big on Divine Sunderer or not, I'm not a huge fan either, but that is a direction you can take. What's more likely is he's going to go for stuff like the Gold Drinker or the Stride Breaker and just go for the skirmishing power, right? Like a little bit more tankiness, a little bit more burst. Because honestly, Hoya doesn't want to be in the side lane later in the game. All that Fred Abrian wants to do is team fight. It's a good look for them, but are Gen.G going to give them the space? So it ties into something that Showmaker does exceptionally well, which is why it's boring to hold that thought.
Yeah, we're getting a little engaged here. from the jungle, looking for the knock-up. Life will respect with the flash, as he will deny any action from happening further.
Point invade.
Yeah. Gets away from the bowling ball. He's totally fine. Lava's taking trades here. He does get stunned in the jungle, though, by the Scion, as that's going to be first blood given over to Rascal. He just kind of laughs at him, as Empty will not be following over the wall with his own flash, and Hoya is once again forever alone. In the river, but who is caught in here with who? As the drifting will come in from the Scion, but BDD doesn't even flash. He doesn't even respect it. They're looking to turn this one around. The spear will miss. As they're trying to get on top of this one, Rascal continuing on here, gonna hop on over. He is just dancing around Bro right now. And Hoya will go down once again. The Unleashed Power nearly takes out Umti. And Zombie Scion, once again, forever alone in the Death Chamber.
Oh yeah, he tries to go for a play, tries to follow up with his teammates, but the damage just isn't there.
Okay, trying to get on top of Ruler once again, but Life is the one that doesn't have Flash. Will they be actually able to kill this Leona is the question. The sleep comes in, waiting for some cooldowns. Do they have the damage? The answer will be yes. With the ultimate that does come out from Henna, Ruler trying to trade it back here. He does have his flash. He's going 1v3 right now, just running them down the lane, but unfortunately is not going to overcommit here.
And the oh!
Okay, how about 2 kills?
Okay, well, she also has a front line. Great look.
Yeah, and it starts off with, again, from the jungle, kind of taking a running jump at it is Umti, right? This is what you do with that very fast pick. And they get the knockup on the Life. It takes them a while, but of course, they will commit everything. I'm more curious about that second kill and how they caught Ruler.
Yeah, because Ruler forces the flash out immediately. Of course, the passive is so incredibly strong, and I think as Ruler, you can just back. Maybe he's looking for the shovel, looking to thin out the wave. I don't think you're really allowed to be there. That is, yeah, that's just reading. I was like, maybe there's more here, but it feels like he's just reading for the wave.
Okay, now they're gonna try to go for it once again, but this time the teleport response will come in, as well as the flash from Ruler. Flash away from that one as now BDD takes a bunch of damage. There's the knockup. He actually doesn't flash far enough away, as the light is getting in there and will enable more kills for the side of Henna. And all of their carries, he's going to pick up another one as Lava will just barely survive, even to that last cannon shot, and more kills being shoved into the Tristana.
But it's always been a rough one for Fred Abrian against Gen.G.
Look at Henna. He finds enemy and he jumps on enemy. Already taking a bunch of damage. Here comes Sion getting on in there, just trying to enable Henna to do insane amounts of damage. They're going to find BDD and just take him down. The rest of Gen.G could do nothing to help him. He was just too separated down there on the south side. And now with the Infernal Drake up and ready to take, looks like Bro really want to get on this. Gen.G.
Oh, they want it.
Yeah, not willing to go down without a fight, but also not going to commit for the steal, really. Clid was thinking about it there towards the end. But I'm curious to see if Gen.G can do the same, right? If they can actually wait and be patient and turn the game on its head in just one team fight. As it's going to come down to this Infernal Drake. It looks like it will go the way of the Nidalee. Hoya thinking about engaging now. There's going to be a double sleep. They find 2 in the front, and a huge shockwave is going to find that front line. And look at Henna. He's doing so much damage into Rascal. Down will go the Gnar. As in comes Henna, he's thinking about getting in there. BDD will keep him at arm's length for now. But Hoya still a big threat. Ruler thinking about getting in there. He wants to turn the game, and Ruler is just taking it into his own hands. Nearly able to take the entire fight by himself, but it looks like he just baited his whole team into it, as now Henna will just flash forward and pick up the triple kill of his own, and they'll look to push and take the inhibitor in the bottom side at least.
Oh no.
All right, who's trolling who over here? Rascal is immediately going to get turned on. And you see that he will, in fact, have to respect him for now. But he's kiting him out. He's got Meganar now. He's thinking about getting on in there. Who will he be able to get? The Scion is not getting anything. Here comes PDD, though. All of them are grouped up, but do they have the damage to get onto Henna? Look at Henna. On the left side, they get nothing onto the Tristana. And Gen.G get baited into another terrible team fight. Will we have Penta back-to-back here in games? The Quadra will come in. And Ruler's on the run now. They're trying to catch up to him.
No.
As we get the huge zoom, and I can't actually see how close they are.
Oh, they're going to get it. They might have to dive the fountain again, Valdez.
Oh, might be an unofficial Penta at the end. We'll see if Ruler can actually stop them from pushing in this wave. He has wave clear, but he can't get close enough. And with the turrets down, he's going to jump on in. He's trying to take them out, but he does not have the damage. Henna will live, and Fredit Brion will take game number 2.
I wonder who's done the most damage in the game. Ah, what a surprise.
You know, I thought it was going to be the Scion.
Right?
Or unfortunately not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tristana shows up again as Henna does have a very big game. Again, you know, he got fed because of just great trades that were taken down in the bottom side. It was just...
Fredit Brion was able to get their revenge on Gen.G of game number 1, and they made another huge upset here in the LCK. Fredit Brion actually first picked Lilia. So what's your take on that first pick, guys? Looking at this game, I think most of the first tier champions were actually left alive, but Bro went for this Lilia pick. I think that's mainly because felt comfortable on this pick. He felt extra confident on this Lilia pick, so they wanted to secure that comfort pick to in this game. And Orianna is a champion that can actually play the lane by herself without the help of the jungler. I think that's the main reason why Bro is actually sticking to this Orianna mid pick. And Rel is slowly coming down the tier list because of the uprise of Alistar, and also at the same time because of the nerf of Samira. I think this is the typical kind of winning recipe for Fredit Brion. You know, playing the damage carry in the jungle, and also Hoya being a beefy front line of their comp is actually the best connection for them. And we saw the color of Fredit Brion as well. They actually went super aggressive when they see any kind of opening. And we had a lot of support bans coming out in the second rotation of the bin. So Tristana and Rakan comp was actually popping off, even though Leona is known to be a counter pick into Rakan. So Lilia seemed to be the focal point of their draft, but Tristana was actually the one having his best game. So let's take a look at this first highlight where Henna was able to take a huge step forward with double kill in his pocket. Henna and Delight, they are showing a decent performance on this comp. And Kaisa used her Q skill to push in the wave, so as soon as they saw that the ability was used, actually they went in forward in order to lock down that kill. So we had a very fast TP support coming from the mid laner, and then Tristana actually dodged the QE stun from Syndra with his flash, and then Orianna ult was able to get a lot of work done on the other side. I think it was really impressive to see that kind of aggressive play coming out from Bro, and I think they knew how to play around the agenda down on the bottom lane. And we now saw the reason why Fredit Brion, they always play around that bottom lane. Henna and Delight was fantastic in this team fight. So because Gen.G didn't have any priority down on the mid lane, they actually turned into a fight. So they started off the Drake because they were also very behind in range as well. So Gen.G starts off the Drake in order to draw the attention of the enemies, and they managed to take the Drake. So Bro wanted to trade something back. So Nar comes in for some massive teamfight engagement, but Rakan, he reacted so well with his ultimate. So Nar got charmed and he became orange buff actually. He could not get anything done in that teamfight. Even though Rascal was one of the most fed player on the side of Gen.G. Well, because of this outplay coming out from Rakan, Bro was able to win this trade really hard. And also because of that low HP Orianna, Ruler actually wanted to, he was kind of tempted to dive onto the back line to lock down some kills, but actually Lava was able to absorb all the aggro play with the stopwatch. And the POG will go over to Hannah on Tristana. Finally, his first POG and 13 kills. 0-1 is the KDA score of Hannah in this game. Tristana is actually a champion that falls easily because he has to jump on in order to get the fight started. So it's really hard to play on the limit of this champion, but Hannah did a fantastic work and a flawless performance. I think Game 3 draft will be pretty much similar to what we saw earlier. So we have to kind of wait and see how Gen.G deal with the situation they are facing right now. And also Delight, together with Hannah, they are so proactive in lane. They try to look for kills during the laning phase. You know, we had this match point for today's match. You know, we were curious to see whether Hannah and Delight can have a great game up against the best bottom duos of the LCK Ruler life, and I think they are slowly kind of popping off and ramping up. Hannah missed out only one vote for the unanimous POG. And now we are seeing Hannah becoming one of the influential players on the side of Reddit Bro, which was his goal for the LCK 2021 Spring Split. And Gen.G, now their winning streak for the game score has stopped. So let's find out whether Gen.G will come back with the angry mode.